Report: Celtics trade Jaden Springer to Rockets. Boston is reportedly trading the reserve guard and a 2030 second-round pick to Houston for a second-round pick. Hey NBA fans, welcome back to the channel. We've got an interesting trade update today involving the Boston Celtics and the Houston Rockets. The Celtics are reportedly sending backup guard Jaden Springer to Houston, along with a future second-round pick in exchange for another heavily protected second-round pick. Let's break down the deal and what it means for both teams moving forward. So, according to ESPN's Shams Charania, here's what the trade looks like. The Houston Rockets are getting Jaden Springer and a 2030 second-round pick from the Celtics. In return, the Boston Celtics are getting a heavily protected future second-round pick from Houston. It's a pretty straightforward trade, but let's dive into what both teams are getting and why this move might make sense for them now. Let's talk about Jaden Springer and his role with the Celtics. He's only appeared in 26 games for Boston this season, averaging just 1.7 points per game in about 5.4 minutes of action. So, he hasn't been a key player in the rotation this year. But it's important to remember that Springer was a part of the Celtics championship-winning team last season, after the Philadelphia 76ers traded him to Boston at the trade deadline. Before joining the Celtics, Springer was seeing his most minutes in his career with the Sixers, averaging 4 points, 1.8 rebounds, and 1.1 assists in 11.8 minutes per game. He was even a regular part of the rotation leading up to the 2024 trade deadline. But since coming to Boston, his role has been much smaller. For the Houston Rockets, this trade gives them a young player in Jaden Springer, who could potentially provide some depth to their backcourt. While he hasn't had a major impact in Boston, Springer still has upside, and the Rockets could look to develop him further. Plus, Houston is also getting a 2030 second-round pick from Boston, which might not seem like much right now, but it could be valuable down the line. So, this trade might be more about taking a chance on Springer and grabbing a future asset rather than getting immediate help as for the Celtics. This move helps clear up some roster space, and the heavily protected second-round pick they're getting in return could turn into something useful in the future, but it's not likely to impact their short-term success much. With their focus on a championship run, this trade seems like a way to offload a player who wasn't contributing heavily, while still keeping an eye on potential future assets. So, to sum it all up, the Boston Celtics are trading Jaden Springer and a 2030 second-round pick to the Houston Rockets in exchange for a heavily protected future second-round pick. For the Rockets, it's a chance to take a look at Springer and potentially develop him further, while for the Celtics, it's a move to clear some roster space and focus on the future. What do you think of this trade? Will Jaden Springer make an impact for the Rockets, or is this just a move for the future? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.